Ever wondered how your favorite snacks are made? From chewy gummies to flaky croissants and sandwich cookies to crispy chips, the secrets behind these treats will blow your mind. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of snack production. From the colorful gummy candies you love to the buttery layers of croissants and the irresistible crunch of sandwich cookies to more iconic treats. Discover the incredible processes behind these tasty creations. Before we start, make sure to hit that subscribe button and turn on notifications so you never miss our deep dives into the things you love. Let us know in the comments which snack you're most curious about. The journey of sweet treats. In the early 20th century, an American biscuit company introduced the now iconic sandwich cookie, two chocolate wafers with rich vanilla cream in the center. The concept sparked a dessert revolution, and over a century later, it's still a favorite treat worldwide. Dipping one in milk has become a classic indulgence, and the tradition continues to delight fans of all ages. The magic begins with pure granulated sugar and cocoa, blended into a batter with salt, oil, and flour. Dry ice keeps the dough cool to ensure a perfect texture. The dough is molded into intricate wafers, embossed with a brand logo, and baked to crispy perfection. After cooling, the wafers are aligned for assembly. The vanilla cream is piped onto one side and the other wafer is placed on top, creating the beloved sandwich cookie. These are then packed into trays, sealed in shiny wrappers, and shipped to stores, ready to delight cookie lovers everywhere. Gummy candies and red licorice. Few treats are as stretchy and fun as gummies and red licorice. Despite its name, red licorice doesn't contain any licorice root. Instead, it's made from a combination of wheat, sugar, corn syrup, and strawberry flavoring. The ingredients are cooked into a thick paste, which is then extruded into long, tubular shapes. These are sliced into uniform pieces, which are then dried in an oven. As they dry, the licorice shrivels slightly, achieving the signature chewy texture we all know and love. Afterward, it's packaged and ready to delight snackers of all ages. On the other hand, gummies are made using a slightly different process. It all begins with creating molds in cornstarch on printing boards. A mix of gelatin, sugar, and syrup is poured into the molds, filling them with the gummy mixture. Once the candies cool and solidify, they are removed from the molds and cleaned to eliminate any excess cornstarch. To give gummies their shiny, slippery texture, they are coated with mineral oil. This gives them the smooth, glossy finish that makes them so appealing. Gummies have a special place in the hearts of children, and they've even been used by fishermen as bait due to their irresistible, chewy nature. Both red licorice and gummies are beloved treats, offering a playful and satisfying snack experience that has remained a favorite for generations. Whether enjoyed by kids or adults, they are a classic example of how simple ingredients can create something delicious and fun. Marshmallow cookies. The history of marshmallow treats dates back to ancient Egypt, where marshmallow root sap thickened honey. Modern marshmallows, however, use gelatin and sweeteners for a fluffy consistency. To make marshmallow cookies, a dough of flour, salt, and baking powder is mixed with oil and sweeteners. The dough is shaped, baked, and cooled. The cookie bases are then lined up for marshmallow filling. Technicians meticulously adjust the machinery to ensure each dollop of marshmallow is perfectly centered and topped with a signature peak. Finally, the cookies are coated in melted chocolate, with the top and bottom covered. After cooling in a tunnel, the chocolate hardens to form a delectable outer shell. Quality control ensures the coating is thick and flawless. The cookies are placed in trays, wrapped, and boxed before heading to supermarkets. From sandwich cookies to gummies and marshmallow delights, the intricate processes behind these treats showcase craftsmanship, precision, and a love for all things sweet. Whether you're indulging in creamy cookies or wiggly gummies, these confections continue to bring joy to millions. Croissants. Though associated with France, croissants likely originated in Austria. These buttery, flaky pastries are enjoyed worldwide, often plain with jam or dipped in coffee. The production process begins with dough made of yeast, cold water, sugar, salt, and flour. After mixing, the dough is flattened by rollers and layered with margarine. This lamination creates the signature flakiness, with each dough block consisting of 243 layers after multiple folds. The dough is refrigerated for 8 hours to harden the margarine and reduce elasticity. Once ready, it's cut into triangles and rolled into croissants. After proofing in a steam chamber, the croissants double in size and are baked at 350 degrees Fahrenheit for 14 minutes, achieving a golden, airy texture. Finally, they're cooled, inspected, and packaged for freshness. Sandwich crackers. Sandwich crackers, a popular and convenient snack since the early 20th century, are made by sandwiching creamy fillings like peanut butter or cheese between crispy wafers. The process begins with preparing the dough, which contains a combination of baking soda, cheese additives, yeast, and enzyme tablets. To prevent premature fermentation, the dough is chilled with ice before it's mixed and placed in a warm room to ferment. This fermentation process helps develop the desired texture and flavor. Once the dough has fermented, it is rolled out and scored into thin sheets. These sheets are perforated to allow for even baking. The dough sheets then pass through a 65-yard-long oven where they bake into crispy golden crackers. After baking, the crackers are allowed to cool. Next, the sandwich fillings are prepared. Peanut butter, or an alternative filling like cheese, is warmed and deposited onto the bottom half of each cracker. A second cracker is placed on top, forming a sandwich. These sandwiches are then stacked, inspected for quality, and packaged for distribution. From start to finish, the production of sandwich crackers involves a well-coordinated blend of science, craftsmanship, and precision. The result is a beloved snack, offering a satisfying combination of crunch and creamy filling that has made sandwich crackers a go-to snack for generations. Jawbreakers. Jawbreakers, also known as gobstoppers, are iconic for their hard layers and long-lasting flavor. Some versions even feature a chewy bubblegum center, adding to their appeal. The creation of these colorful, multi-layered candies starts with the preparation of their centers, which vary depending on the type of jawbreaker. For the bubblegum center, a mixture of synthetic rubber, resin, thickeners, and flavoring is blended. The mixture is then steamed to soften it, cooled to solidify, and shaped into small balls. These gum centers provide the chewy middle of the jawbreaker, offering a contrast to the hard outer layers. For the traditional hard candy centers, powdered candy is used as the base material. This powder is compressed into solid shapes, forming the core of the jawbreaker. Once the centers are prepared, the real work of layering begins. The candy centers are placed in rotating pans where layers of sugar, corn syrup, and food coloring are added. Each layer is carefully dried before the next one is applied, building up the candy's hard, multicolored exterior. This process is repeated numerous times over several days. In fact, it takes up to 4 days to produce a single jawbreaker due to the meticulous layering process. For an extra visual effect, some jawbreakers are speckled with different colors, creating a psychedelic, swirl-like appearance. Finally, a finishing touch of wax is applied to give the jawbreaker its shiny, smooth exterior, completing the candy's polished look. The result is a candy with intense, long-lasting flavor and a satisfying texture that can last for hours, making it a favorite among candy lovers. Fig cookies. Fig cookies, a beloved treat with a sweet fig jam filling, have been perfected since their creation in 1891. These delicious cookies feature a seamless pastry exterior and a smooth, textured fig filling. The dough for the pastry is carefully mixed using sugar, corn syrup, and flour, which forms the perfect base for the sweet fig filling. The filling itself is a blend of finely chopped figs, crumbled cookies, and sugar, giving it both sweetness and a satisfying texture. The production process begins with a specialized funnel that extrudes the fig mixture into the dough, creating continuous ribbons of filling wrapped in dough. These ribbons are then placed on a baking tray and baked in a long oven where they cook evenly to achieve a crisp and golden pastry. Once baked, the long strips of dough are sliced into individual cookies using ultrasonic blades, ensuring a precise cut without damaging the delicate pastry. After being baked and cut, the cookies are carefully cooled to prevent any condensation from forming, which could affect their texture. They are then inspected to ensure quality, checking for any imperfections or inconsistencies. Finally, the cookies are packaged in a metallic film, which helps preserve their freshness and keeps them ready for distribution. Fig cookies are a perfect example of how engineering and culinary arts come together. From the delicate dough and fig filling to the precision cutting and packaging, every step is designed to create a timeless snack that continues to delight taste buds for generations. Stackable potato chips. Stackable potato chips are crafted with precision to fit perfectly into their tubular containers. The packaging process begins with rolls of paper that are layered and glued to form strong cylindrical tubes. These tubes are then labeled, cut, and fitted with foil and plastic lids to ensure freshness. The chips themselves are made from a blend of potato flakes, water, and cornstarch, which are rolled into a sheet. This sheet is then cut into uniform pieces, each destined to become a chip. These pieces are molded into a concave shape using specialized molds, a process that only takes about 11 seconds of frying. The quick fry ensures the chips achieve the perfect crispness without overcooking. Once the chips are fried and seasoned, they are stacked neatly and packed into the tubes. This packaging process is highly efficient, with the chips being packed in under 20 minutes and ready for distribution. The final product offers consumers a perfectly shaped, crisp snack that stays fresh and stackable until it reaches the shelves. From the precise molding of the chips to the careful packaging, the entire process is designed for consistency and quality, ensuring every bite delivers the same satisfying crunch. Jelly beans. Jelly beans are crafted using both ancient and modern techniques, starting with a mixture of sugar and starch. This blend is cooked to 347 degrees Fahrenheit and poured into starch molds to form the gummy centers. These molds are left to dry for 24 hours, allowing the centers to set and take shape. Next, the jelly beans are sugar-coated using a spinning drum process. Syrups and flavorings are applied in multiple layers, gradually building up the sugary coating. This process ensures each jelly bean is perfectly coated with its signature sweetness. To finish, a wax glaze is applied, giving the beans their glossy appearance and a smooth texture. This final touch enhances both the look and the feel of the jelly beans. The entire process, from cooking the centers to glazing the finished beans, takes over 3 days. Despite the lengthy production time, each batch yields thousands of vibrant, chewy jelly beans ready for packaging. Whether for snacking or gifting, these treats bring together traditional methods and modern innovations to create the colorful, flavorful candies we enjoy today. Tortilla chips. Tortilla chips, a popular snack with American origins, are made from yellow corn, a staple in Mexican cuisine. The process begins by cooking the corn with lime, a technique known as nixtamalization, which softens the hulls and improves the nutritional value. Afterward, the corn is thoroughly washed and milled into masa dough, a smooth, pliable mixture that forms the base for the chips. Once the masa is prepared, it is rolled out and cut into triangles, the signature shape of tortilla chips. The cut pieces are then dried in an oven, which helps them retain their crispness. After drying, the chips are fried in hot oil until they develop their signature golden brown color and crunch. To enhance flavor, the chips are coated with a blend of seasoning, often featuring nacho cheese or other zesty flavors. The final step involves automated packaging, ensuring that each batch is swiftly sealed to maintain freshness and quality. The packaging process is quick and efficient, allowing the chips to be ready for shipment without delay. From their simple origins to the iconic crispy triangles we enjoy today, tortilla chips offer a perfect blend of tradition and innovation. They combine the rich heritage of Mexican cuisine with modern production techniques to create a universally loved snack, whether served as a snack on their own or as the base for nachos. And there you have it, the fascinating processes that bring gummy candies, croissants, sandwich cookies, and other delicious snacks to life. From intricate machinery to the perfect mix of ingredients, it's amazing how science and creativity come together to craft these treats we all love. If you enjoyed this journey into the world of snacks, give this video a thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe for more behind-the-scenes looks at how your favorite things are made. Which snack surprised you the most? Share your thoughts in the comments below and we'll catch you in the next video. Keep exploring and stay curious.